Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is your boy Izl33, back once again with another episode of Pokemon X. Last time we did some things, had half our team die in a glorious fashion. This time we're going to be using one of our dead teammates to fly across the globe. More specifically, I don't know where. Where are we going? Anita Town, I do believe. There we go. As our journey continues on here today, we're going to probably meet up with some of our old friends here in one of the more unique towns in Pokemon. So we'll heal up our team in the evening. Yeah, that gives away the time I'm recording. This is the same day as the Pokemon celebration stuff's gone on. I do record sometimes in advance. Sometimes I don't because I'm lazy, but the holo clip has been received. Oh, it's Sycamore. Do you have a minute? I like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Korea Town. I don't know where that is, so let us head there, which should be en route. Don't know why them two are just stood there blocking the entrance still, considering we can come past you. Ooh, there's an item here. Let's grab that. I do believe I have just absolutely... No, I haven't scuffed my route. I have, however, ran into the tall grass where there's a Graveler. Hello, guy. With the arms? How are you? Maya just runs away here, and we can move on. Never mind, we run into another battle. But this is going to be a bit more of a chiller episode, I feel, than normal. Honestly, we have time to talk about things and things to talk about. I usually do this in one of our videos. It's World Season, obviously. That's huge because we get to talk about the World Championships. Oh, it's this place. But yeah, the World Championships right now, the second quarterfinal has just happened today, which was, who are they beating? Who are they? No, it was the EDG win over RNG. Should probably spoil that, shouldn't I, if people haven't watched it. But yeah, it was a good matchup, to be honest. It went the full 5 games, as expected. And yeah, we basically got a good series there. And all I need to say is, when I go into the semi-finals, if you don't know what I do in the semi-finals of the World Championships, I tend to do both of the semis in videos. So I do essentially maximum 10 games in 2 videos, and I do it how each of the finalists actually played during this World Championships as a playstyle thing. And I can so far tell you how EDG played quite easily with this setup. And that means that when we see T1 play against EDG, oh, that is a pug matchup to say the least. I've got some sort of actual notes to talk about because that matchup is going to be interesting, because you've got to look at the bot lane. Gumayushi versus Viper is going to be where the action probably will take place during that matchup. So there'll be a lot of preface on the players down there in the video. Now that I've said that, let's just move over to the semis that are coming, well, quarters that are coming Sunday and also on Monday. The Mad Lads versus Damwon Kia, obviously our match of the week. I've not realistically discussed this per se more than how I feel, but I predicted a Damwon Kia win because why wouldn't you predict that the current world champions who have been unstoppable at this world championships are not gonna win this matchup? Like, that's the logic there in my prediction, but but essentially, you look at the matchup as a whole across the map. There's a lot of interest. So top lane, Armor, I don't think has shown his true potential during this World Championships. He's been kind of very quiet in his performances. Then you have Elyoya being consistently good. He's not faltered for the Mad Lads, and this guy has, please don't self-destruct. Okay, that's slightly worse. Never mind, we're still alive. But yeah, Elyoya hasn't had the best performance. I know it's his technically rookie year in the top division in a tier 1 league, I should say. He has been around for some time. I remember him in EU Masters last year. Looking at his performances then, they were very stellar. Now, I think that he may get outclassed in the jungle by Kanya. I think he's the jungler for Damwon. But you then have to just say, okay, if that's the case, look at the mid lane. That's a lot of interest. Mad Lion's best player this year has been Humanoid, and he's going up against Showmaker, who is by far the best player in the world right now. That's a very big point to note in this matchup. Can Humanoid outmatch Showmaker? Some may say no. That I think Showmaker may get outshunned by Humanoid in this matchup if Mad Lions win. That's my thought. But then you have to look at the bot lane and say, oh, okay, yeah, Kazi and Kaiser have been phenomenal during this World Championships. That's my honest thought. They've been one of Mad's shining parts of the map throughout every single game of this World Champs. And all we need to say is the true shot barrage of qualification to the quarters was what Kazi gave us as an EU fan, and obviously representative in myself for EU. That's what he gave us. And now I just have to say this about this matchup. Damwon better step it up with Ghost and Barrel and bot lane, because they haven't really. I haven't been a big fan of that bot lane for Damwon this year. Like, they looked pretty poor during MSI. They've kind of stepped it up here at Worlds a little bit, but it's not the Damwon strength of 2020 when they won the World Championship. Apologies for the yawning, but last matchup that we need to discuss is the C9 versus... I didn't want to do that. C9 versus Gen G. Yes, that matchup. that favorable matchup for C9. Like, that is the most favorable of the games for them, but it's ruler versus perks in terms of this World Championships matchup. And then you've got to include the junglers. Honestly, I think that right now, Perks is doing Perks things, but he isn't at his very best. Like, there's a lot he could do to be his G2 form in the mid lane that he was a while ago, shall we say. I rate Perks as a player, but he has kind of fallen off the table in terms of his strength in my books this year in NA. But again, it's C9. The record at Worlds is very fruitful for them. And this could be a semi-finals and possibly a finals if they do get past whoever. Wait. No, I'm just trying to think right now. Top half of the bracket is T1 versus the winner of Genji. No, it's not. Genji versus T1. No, I'm being an idiot. C9 versus Genji. The winner of that faces EDG. Bottom half of the matchup is T1 versus the winner of Damwon Kia and Mad, I believe. That's a yikes matchup, to say the least. And if EU want to get to the finals, they have to go through the hardest route possible, I would say. T1 at Worlds is a deadly premise. I don't remember the last time when they made it to Worlds, they didn't make finals. Damwon Kia, obviously current world champs, very hard pathway. C9 probably have the easier of the two paths. EDG would be the team they face after Genji, who is, in my opinion, this matchup, Genji versus C9, is the two weakest teams in the quarters. I feel that the Mad Lads stepped it up, similar to how C9 did during the last day of the regular group stage. But I still favour EU over NA at international tournaments. They've got statistically a better record on international stages. I'm pretty sure when I did the TL video at the start of the World Championships, them against the Mad Lads. Oh, Sacred Sword, baby. I've wanted that for a while. But I'm pretty sure since I started looking at World Championships this year with the Mad Lions game versus TL, I highlighted how many times EU has beaten NA. That's the big stat that I highlighted there. And you may be wondering, why would I mention that? Well, spoiler alert, if I'm mentioning EU's record versus NA, chances are they've made it further and progressed further than NA in tournaments. And the stats don't lie. G2 made it so far for a couple of years. Fnatic made it so far for many years. They're a literal world champion. That's the thing that we've seen here during this season, is EU has a lot more strength than NA. And when you go to international events, it kind of surprises me that only Korea and China get 4 seeds. I think after this World Championships and the bombing out that China has done, that may slightly change. But my next question is, with EU doing better than... Well, actually, can I say that? I don't think it'll change that much, to be fair. Because 2 EU teams, we had... Actually, it might do. So, because China had the extra seed, we can kind of disregard, like, LNG, because they were a play-ins team in terms of success for China. But you look at the rest of them, they had 3 seeds then in the group stage. So did EU. 2 of the 3 non-playing teams from China made it out of group. So I don't think that that'll be a big change. Perhaps maybe a format change in China would be a thing we could see. Obviously, they have the regional qualifier sort of event deal, or a last chance qualifier. I think that's what it is. That may need to be looked at. And they may shift over to like an EU format. That would be really nice, because you then get to see, well, technically it would be less games, because it is best of 3s or best of 5s they play every single day. They play a lot of games in China. Same with Korea. But yeah, they'd probably need to look at shifting over their sort of setup if they were to like continue on or improve. Because in most people's eyes of the LPL, this has been a sort of failure at World Championships, I would say. I mean, I view it as a failure. If your top team in if one of your top teams in FPX, who was touted as a favorite, I even picked him personally as my crystal ball pick, they flopped out of group stages. Yes, they were in a group of death, and C9 and Rogue dismantled them on the final day. But doesn't that tell you that EU and NA came to play? Like, if they got a read on the meta far better than you did. Like, granted, we did see Inspired's Fiddle, which is technically non-meta, come into play. I don't think that FPX could have won this World Championships. Well, if they played even worse than what they did. Because right now, I'm going in circles. I don't know the way through here. Mummy? Mummy, help me! I don't know my way through weird space. But yeah, it's kind of sad. We may see China drop to 3 seeds. I mean, yes, they did win MSI, but we'll have to see. If they win the entire World Championships, then they'll probably keep the 4 seeds. But I still feel that EU should have 3 seeds in the upper bracket. That's the word I'm looking for. Not upper bracket, main event of Worlds. Like, this has probably been the most entertaining World Championships in terms of the group stage so far. I can't talk too much about the quarters because they're not over just yet. But as I say, I've enjoyed every single game of League that I've personally watched. I haven't watched them all, sadly, this year. I've just not had the time. And yeah, I really think the shift in terms of the meta between the group stage and play-ins has been a huge factor for certain teams in terms of performance. And it's also a huge shift, in my view, in how League of Legends has been played during this World Championships, because At the start of group stages, Jarvan was not looking so hot as a pick. It was being played and being played. It wasn't until, I feel, here in the knockouts and the final stages of groups, teams really found the purpose of this pick, and they've kind of rolled with it, honestly. It's done a lot of work, and that needs to be addressed right now. I like the Jarvan pick a lot more than what I used to here at World Championships. But you think, we saw Tryndamere, Talon, Qiyana all being big picks that got picked and banned nearly every game. Yuumi has still been prevalent in bans, but it's such a different meta. And one champion I'm surprised we haven't seen picked up a little bit more into the meta is Pantheon. I feel that if people are locking in the Yuumi, with Yuumi being a lot more detached in terms of the pick than being bound onto someone 24/7, it's a big change in my opinion. Pantheon has a point-click stun that plays support. Sure, you build tanky. You can build tanky. You can build the damage with, say, an Eclipse or the what's the lethality item that allows you to destroy wards? I think it begins with an S. Seeker's Hand? No, that's the Zhonya's build item. I'm not very good on the new item update, but this wasn't even a new item. But yeah, it's a good item because you can just burst them out quite quickly. You just need to point click your W, stack the autos, get the one last auto off, then you Q down on a Yuumi, she's pretty much dead. That's the power of the champ. And I've been here, I've not been here. But yeah, I'd wanted to see a bit more Pantheon. We did happen to see one of the other counters I thought of, Malzahar, today, and it also got respect banned. Malzahar and Annie were picks that we saw today. That's not something I expected to see this year, like, at all. Maybe from Doinby, but even then, that's a stretch for the mid lane pool. And we're gonna probably see some more wacky picks during tomorrow's or today's games now, between Mad and Damwon. I feel that the top lane may get targeted quite heavily by Damwon against our good pal in armor. I feel that we're going to see a masterclass out of Khan, who has looked very good in this World Championships. I think he might look to dismantle armor and probably have constant visits from the jungle up there. That's my thought on how the matchup will go. And Jesus, Utami, you do very little damage right now against a Pro Bow. Or Sending, I don't know. As I say, it's going to be interesting for World Championships how this next matchup will go. Because EU then gets into a matchup against Korea again. In essence, EU needs to be the Korean killers this World Championships. If they are to make it to the finals, C9 needs to be the Chinese slayers. And Korean. If they are to make it to the World Championship finals. Basically, it's West versus East. I'm always going to be on the West side of things. And I've no sort of want to cover any other league. So, I'm going rambling on in my tired body. about the World Championships. We've done a lot of that. So, oh, who are you? Have I gone the wrong way? Must be dangerous to go ahead unless you're as strong as a champion. I've gone the wrong way somehow. I think I know where I am though. He says, maniacally laughing. I'm lost, if you don't know. Let's talk about a TV show that I've been very fondly watching. It's called Taskmaster. If you don't know what it is, then you are missing out. It's a British TV show where 5 contestants compete in stupid tasks set by the Taskmaster and analyzed very carefully by his assistant. I'm not going to say names because I do know him and I'd rather not say them. Actually, fuck it. We could say it. I'm past the 20 minutes. So, Greg Davies is a Taskmaster. If you don't know who he is, he plays I forget. Okay, this name I don't know. But he plays the teacher in The In-Betweeners. Yeah, he's very funny. He leads the show very well. But let's talk about the latest episode. It happened on Thursday at 9 PM. Here in the UK, and it's a celebration of 100 episodes. The show's been going on that goddamn long. Why do I feel like I have gone in a literal circle here? Also, I may have gone the wrong way in this place. Like, am I supposed to be in here? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I'm lost. I'm confused. I think I'm not supposed to come in here. I don't remember. I want my mummy. Mummy. I'm gonna actually leave this cave and hope for the best. I also found my favorite button. It's called the speed up button. Okay. Okay. Let me come in here. Shush. Can I heal? I don't want to battle you. No. I just wanted to heal. Anyway. On with our adventure. Oh wait, am I supposed to go down this stairwell? If I am, I'm an idiot. I've wasted your time. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. I'm supposed to go down here. Oh. I apologize for wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a laugh though, haven't we? Oh god. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and a half. I'm laughing. I hate ground ball. It got made into a fairy type. And I forgot that UE is poisoned. Kill me! We don't have good type coverage against fairies. I hate you. You brought in my Liz. Okay, Liz. Go for the kill. Crab hammer it to death. The hammer actually killed. The crit came out. And we killed it. Easy peasy. Please don't have it. You haven't done it. We'll earthquake it, it'll die. Hopefully. Excuse me for the yawning. The Dene. The Don't Nay. The Dead NA. NA dead. I've gone crazy. Earthquake. Kill the Dene. Earthquake go brr. The Dene is dead. I win this battle. And my life is very, very sane at the moment. Wow, that was an easy way to get to this town. I'm just going to end the episode off here. If you enjoyed this part, leave a goddamn like down below. Subscribe if you know what you want to. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.